NXT review. NXT starts off with Miles Bourne versus Dion Lennox, and the match starts instantly. Huge spine buster. Like, he gets him all the way up there, and I was like, that's sick. That's absolutely sick. And this match was mainly involving Dark State, and Dark State kind of cost Dion Lennox here. I think this is going to evolve to Dion Lennox maybe leaving, but it sets up a match next week between Saquon Sugars and Miles Bourne. And I like Sugars a lot, so I'm actually pretty excited for that match. Next, we have Keanu Carver versus Joe Hendry. I'm not sold on Keanu Carver really. I like Joe Hendry, but Keanu Carver, I don't know. There's something about it. I don't know. It's like whenever the past talent, like Sol Ruka, whole presentation, like, okay, this is cool. Oba, presence, everything. You're like, okay, Oba's gonna be a star, absolutely. Braun Breaker has that presence, star, absolutely. And Javon Evans, second the ring starts, the bell rings. You're like, okay, this dude's special. Trick Williams, put a microphone in his hand. Day one on NXT. Okay, there's something here. I don't really know what I feel about Keanu Carver. I think it's like it could be like one of those things where I just need to watch more. I don't know. I don't know. It's it's one of those things where I need to watch more. That's what I'll say. I don't want to be like, oh, this guy, I just don't feel nothing, because there's some there. I need to watch more. I guess it's not an instant. Oh, I could see it. It's a well. Hold on. Let's wait a little bit. Next, we have Lexus King versus. Holy crap. EK Prosper. Sorry, I remember Eli Knight, and I was like, I cannot remember his new name. Uh, this was a fine match. It was a speed match, so it wasn't anything like, whoa, you know. I like Birthright. Birthright would have been way cooler with David Finley, but, you know, go to the highest bidder. I'm not going to complain about that. Ever, really. I'm excited to see more EK Prosper. They say big things for him. Um, yeah, I've seen Lexus King before. Yeah. Next we have Tatum Paxley versus Blake Monroe in a casket match. I actually like this match. I liked it a lot. The fire extinguisher, the fact that Blake Monroe's own title belt costed her the match. Yeah, I really enjoyed this match actually. I thought it was very, very good. And I kind of knew I would because I like Tatum Paxley and I like Blake Monroe. I just like both of them. I hope Blake Monroe goes up to SmackDown now. I don't think there's too much for her to do on NXT anymore. So I think I just make her go to SmackDown. That's just what I think I'd personally do. Next, we have Lola Vice hits a promo saying, "You know, there's one thing harder than winning it, and keeping it is way harder than winning the belt." And I like Lola Vice. I kind of was expecting her to go to SmackDown, but her winning this is fine. I like it. I think she's pretty cool. So, yeah. Yeah, I really like Lola Vice. Whenever she comes up on the main roster, I'll be happy because I think she's very, very good. And I think she can talk. I think she can work. I think she can just do pretty much anything, really. She's very, very good. I think she is incredibly, incredibly good. Next, we have Tony D'Angelo, and he receives a box, and Keanu Carver comes up and says, "The writing on that box is it's a symbol of war." So I'm excited to see what's going to happen there. It's Japanese. We'll see who it's going to be. I'm pretty excited to find out. I I'm yeah, I'm pretty excited to find out who it's going to be. Next, we have Sol Ruka versus Zarya. This is a good match. Every time Sol Ruka has shown up, she's shown out. She's not going to be on my risers this week because I knew she was this good. Every time I watch a Sol Ruka match, I'm like, oh yeah, this person's good. So she's just awesome. She's very, very good. I really like Sol Ruka. think Sol Ruka has all the tools. It's kind of like she's just a very, very good prospect. I think she has all the tools. The surfer gimmick's cool. From Hawaii. Uh, she does the little thing. I think I'm very excited to see what happens next for Sol Ruka. I'm very, very excited to see what comes next. And I'm also very interested to see who goes up to SmackDown because Raw got Joe Hendry, Sol Ruka, and then they also got Street Profits in that. So I'm wondering which NXT call-ups are going to come to that. I think it's going to be Fatal Influence, maybe Blake Monroe, and I don't know any of the men who will. I don't know if any of them will. Any of the men will. There'll probably be some trades from SmackDown to Raw, but I'm very interested to see who gets called up. This I'm gonna go back on the Sol Ruka and Zarya match. That was really really fun. It was really really fun. There was a part where she was choking her with a wire. They put it through the teeth so that way it's like it's not choking, it's just through the wire. But it was a fun last man standing. She got speared um through the like wall thing. I don't know how to describe it. It's like yeah, it's pretty much just a wall stand. And then the ending was fine. They're fighting off the top, and they're like, "I don't want to go." And Zarya hugs Ulrika, and like, I'm sorry." And then she does the John Cena heel turn and throws her off the table. And she went through one of the tables for sure. Went through one of them, and her head kind of hit the other table. I hope she's okay. I really like Sol Ruka, but yeah, she like it was a nasty bump, and I was like, oh my goodness, I hope she's okay, because that looked crazy. But it was a very good match. I quite enjoyed this episode. I liked certain things. I liked I like the women matches on this show. I thought actually just like that the women's in the show is I like Miles Bourne and Dion Lennox match. Again, the ending for Keanu Carter was interesting, but I just need to see more, I think. And then there was a speed match. Tate Baxley and Blake Monroe was awesome, like Little Advice. And yeah, Sol Ruka and Zarya was great. Huh. So all in all, pretty good NXT.